If I had to lose all 18 kgs again starting tomorrow, I wouldn't buy expensive diet foods. And honestly, I wouldn't even start by cutting all the carbs. Because I realized that it was not about one magical drink or one perfect diet that changed my body, but it was a few simple habits that I repeated every single day. After my last weight loss video, the most asked question I have received is what was my diet? What did I actually eat to lose that weight? So today I'm taking you through exactly what I used to eat and drink during my weight loss journey. This is not going to be just another what I eat in a day sort of video. I'm also going to explain you why I made those food choices and what made me stay consistent throughout my journey. Also, a disclaimer, this isn't a diet plan that everyone should follow. It's simply what worked for me, and hopefully it'll give you some realistic ideas if you're trying to lose weight too. So let's start with my morning drink. Honestly, ये drink मैंने अपने diet में इसलिए incorporate की थी because I sort of felt that this is helping me in my digestion and it's sort of keeping my gut healthy. Also, one ingredient in that drink helps in bloating, as I have read. What I used to do is every single night, I used to take a glass of water, जिसके अंदर I used to put 1 tablespoon of jeera, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds and 1 tablespoon of methi dana. Sorry, fenugreek and methi dana is same. Soft seeds. और उसके ऊपर lid रख के I used to keep it overnight. Now every single morning, the first thing I used to do before drinking even water, pour that into a utensil and उसको गर्म करके एक बॉईल आने देती थी मैं उसको. जब वो थोड़ा ऐसे वार्म स्टेट में आ जाए, उसको स्ट्रेन करके जो वो वार्म वाटर है, I used to drink it sip by sip. अच्छे से आराम से बैठ के I used to drink it sip by sip. अगर लेमन है घर पे तो I used to also squeeze lemon in it. With lemon actually it feels so refreshing to drink it. Every single morning I used to drink this warm soaked seeds water. Let's talk about breakfast thoroughly. I know बहुत लोग बोलते हैं and मैंने बहुत जगह पढ़ा है, सुना है that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I cannot agree more. Yes, it is. It is very important because when you have like a good breakfast, it's a really good fuel for your rest of the day. Keeps you full. You avoid eating like on random times. But in my situation, I did not always have the time to eat my breakfast every single day. If you have seen my other videos, I had a lot of things to do in the morning and sometimes I did not find time to sit and have my breakfast. Those days just then I was actually very hungry in the morning after my workout. I used to sit down, I used to eat either eggs or Greek yogurt और जो भी मैं टिफिन के लिए बना रही हूँ वो मैं थोड़ा सा खा के ऑफिस चले जाती थी. Before I do my workout, I used to have one banana or apple or whatever fruit is available. That fruit was my pre-workout. Apart from that मैं ज़्यादा कुछ pre-workout नहीं खाती थी because I was not lifting heavy. I was working out at home. It was not that much, for a pre-workout. But on days when I'm very hungry or like I have boiled eggs at home and I could eat, I have time, then I used to have my breakfast and then go to office. Otherwise, I did not force breakfast on me कि मुझे breakfast करना ही है, ऐसा नहीं था. Now let's talk about lunch. This is where I want to focus more. The reason being, lunch was the biggest meal of my day. Lunch covered my breakfast का hunger as well as मेरे snacking का hunger. So I did not feel guilty while having a good lunch, as I told you in my previous weight loss video. तो जब टिफिन लेके जाना चालू कर दिया मैंने ऑफिस में, I started buying more vegetables like methi, palak, drumsticks. I started buying these vegetables because they have their advantages. I did not want to just eat potato and call it a day, or just eat something which does not give you enough of whatever your body needs and then call it a day. I did not want to do that. इसीलिए I started making good sabzis. If I could eat egg bhurji or paneer whatever, some days chicken. I also tried mushroom. So I sort of kept my lunch not very fancy looking क्योंकि लोगों को ऐसा लगता है weight loss कर रहे हो तो your lunch has to look a salad bowl. I kept it very simple. So sabzi to we can change. I can get a good amount of protein from sabzi, but the main part that I kept thinking, I'm taking chapati every day to office. Can I make it a little bit differently so that my protein intake is increased? So I wanted my chapati to be a little bit more helpful to me. मैं रोज salads नहीं लेके जा सकती थी, although I'm going to share one salad recipe with you all further. So that's why I wanted to change my chapati or recipe of my chapati जिससे it is more protein rich, it has more nutrients and it has more of what I need. It was a 5 ingredient dough recipe. I have mixed oats flour, ragi, sattu, besan and wheat flour. These 5 flours together, I will put it on the screen how much you have to take of each flour. This chapati helped me so much. The regular chapati has like around 3 grams of protein each, but this chapati had 7 grams of protein each. It honestly kept me full for longer. I have observed that. And also uske sath I'm eating a protein rich sabzi, so again it's helping, right? It's a protein rich meal. There are carbs also because of course it's chapati. There are fats because हम लोग oil और ये सारी चीजें यूज करते हैं सब्जी बनाने में. It was a balanced meal according to me. I also used to eat salad along with it. So this used to be my non-fancy, very Indian and simple lunch every single day. One trick that I have followed in this is that I always used to keep the portion size of sabzi more than the chapati or carbs. If I am eating dal rice someday, I used to make sure the dal is more than the rice. People asked me if I stopped eating rice. I did not. I am a rice girly. I like biryani, pulao, dal rice, all of that. The only thing is that you need to keep in mind the portion size. You don't have to overdo it. Whenever you take the rice first, or जो भी चीज तुम खा रहे हो, it applies to everything. Don't take a lot of it. Start small. You can of course go for another round. And then also when you're taking it, you eat it slow. ये मैंने mention किया अपने previous video में. I don't want to repeat it again. Now about snacking. There were 2 different types of snacking which I came across. One was कि मुझे खुद को cravings हो रही है. Second was that किसी और को craving हो रही है and they all are eating in front of me. And now I have to take at least one bite. In these 2 scenarios, first scenario जिसमें मुझे craving हो रही है, I try to be prepared. Always try to be prepared. This is actually the most important point. Be prepared for your meals. I thought about it in the morning itself that I might get hungry, and I know that I get hungry at this time. So I used to carry roasted chana, roasted makhana, sliced cucumber or carrots to office, so that whenever I feel hungry, I know I have a healthy alternative. And because you are in that mindset that you have to do this, you open that dabba that you have and you eat it. If you ask me if I had cravings, if I ate chocolate, if I ate chips, every month, every single month, I have cravings. So yes, I of course had a lot of cravings, and I did not kill my cravings. Let's just say that. I tried to be mindful that I am helping myself satisfy my craving, but I also have to help myself reach this goal that I have. So I always kept reminding myself that there has to be a balance, and I wanted to keep that balance. And that's why I have had that one bite of chocolate, sandwich, burger, Maggi, noodles, pasta, everything. But I did not eat the whole thing. 2 or 3 bites and that was it. मैं इतनी ज़्यादा invested थी in my goal, honestly speaking, कि मैं जब ये चीज़ें खा रही थी, I knew that I'm eating something which I'm ideally not supposed to eat, right? जब तुम इतना invested होते हो अपने goal में, your mind remembers it and your heart remembers it. Although your heart is satisfied, so मेरे दिमाग में ये note ज़रूर बन जाता था कि I have had it and now I have to be more careful the next time. मैंने उस दिन खाया था, आज मुझे खाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है because I have had my food today, I am full, okay, I'm craving it, but I don't have to. If I cannot stop my mind and it just is focused on that food, then I'll take the fork and eat the pasta. Now the golden point, differentiating between hunger and cravings. It happens with I think most of us कि हमें भूख नहीं लग रही है अभी, but because we are thinking constantly about that food, our body does not right now need it, but we are confusing it with hunger. This happens with me a lot of times. It still happens with me, and of course you cannot stop it, but there is a way to find out. Water. This was again one of the tricks that I heard of. I have heard people say that you should drink 1 glass of water before every meal of yours. On random times, whenever you are feeling a little bit like you want to eat something, grab your water bottle and drink the water. Drink good amount of water. And if after drinking that water, you still feel that you are hungry, then you go ahead and eat it. Again, disclaimer, do this only when तुमने just 2 घंटे पहले खाना खाया है, फिर भी भूख लग रही है, like you are well fed, and उसके बाद में तुम्हें भूख लग रही है, तब ये करना. Just because तुम्हें hungry नहीं feel करना, you keep drinking water, don't do that. It's not healthy at all to do that because our mind sometimes confuse the cravings into hunger. If you could drink warm water, it's even better. Now let's talk about dinner. Now घर पे आके, if I have a lot of energy, like if I have good amount of energy, I'll go ahead and make a salad. Also my salad recipe is very easy. I'll share it इसके बाद वाले वीडियो में. I used to either make a very simple yet very tasty salad for dinner, और सुबह का अगर कुछ बचा हुआ है, like the sabzi I made, or if I have some leftover paneer, if I have leftover eggs, leftover whatever, or even on some days I used to eat my comfort meal, a simple dal rice with ghee. If in the morning I have made chila, then I used to keep that chila batter in the fridge. रात को 1-2 chila I could eat with dahi. I did not give a lot of thought to dinner because मेरा main focus was on lunch. Actually dinner के लिए the only thing I kept in mind was there is no way, like no way that I'm overeating right now. So at dinner I kept fulfilling, but not a lot. There were a lot of questions regarding cheat days, and honestly, I do not believe in cheat days. I'm sorry, but I don't. What I did instead, and what I felt was much more better for me, was not having a cheat day, rather having a cheat meal. Because I did not see a point keeping a day, complete full day of eating rubbish. Maybe it does work for people, but honestly, I did not see any point in keeping an entire cheat day for me. जब भी मेरा मन करता था, I used to discover new restaurants, new cafes, new type of food that I want to try. I used to go out, I used to eat that food, I used to eat that meal happily and then call it a day. I mean, मुझे पूरा दिन rubbish खाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I remember choosing कि मुझे आज क्या खाने का मन कर रहा है. Like, what am I actually craving? Whatever I'm craving, I used to go for it. I used to eat it happily, satisfy my cravings for the entire week or two, I guess. Because अगर मैं strict dieting ही नहीं कर रही हूँ तो strict cheat day किस बात का? I made myself a coffee, by the way. मेरा mic discharge हो गया था बीच में. So that's one more thing that comes in my mind talking about cheat day. Starting again and just continuing. When you sort of accidentally or intentionally ruin your diet or your schedule or your routine, whatever, we sort of think that, oh, it's already ruined now. I can't go back. I can't fix it. So I'll just restart from Monday. I always thought of restarting something. Having a mentality of continuing something is better. मैंने अगर आज workout miss कर दिया है या फिर आज मैंने कुछ ऐसा खा लिया है जो मुझे नहीं खाना चाहिए था या आज I could not control the portion. In that case, I cannot say कि ठीक है कल से मैं again start करूँगी. अगर rest of the day बचा है तो rest of the day you do not eat anything calorie dense food and next day again you are doing your same thing. You don't have to wait for a Monday or you don't have to wait for the first of every month to start your schedule, start your weight loss or weight gain or whatever journey you are on. You don't have to wait for that one date or one day. You know, you can always continue, and trust me, it's more rewarding like that, because then you know that whatever mistakes you're making, you are going to fix it the next minute or the next hour. You are not going to wait for another day or another month to start this again. Another most hyped topic is protein intake. We all know at this point that how much protein is important for our body, how much protein is important for weight gain, for weight loss, for every single thing, even for hair growth. You know how to calculate your protein intake as well. I'm pretty sure that there are so many reels, so many videos about it. 90% of the time I do not meet my protein intake target because उतना खाना मैं खा ही नहीं पाती हूँ. मैं उससे पहले ही full हो जाती हूँ. If there are any doctors or nutritionists here watching this video, you can probably tell us in the comment section what you think about this point. But I don't think so. If you're not hungry and you're on your weight loss journey, you don't have to eat that another plate of protein. If you're hungry, even a little bit hungry, you can of course go for it. But you know that you're absolutely full and you do not have the capacity to eat it, you don't have to go for it. After all, you're on your weight loss journey and calorie deficit is a big thing in it, right? This target that we have to meet every time of completing our protein intake, it's sometimes not possible. You know, I do try to complete my protein intake, but sometimes or most of the times नहीं हो पाता है. I feel it's fine or it's okay to not complete your protein intake if you are full the entire day. Also, just to add that this point is for weight loss. I am not very sure about weight gain, but of course if there are any nutritionists, doctors or whoever knows about this very well can tell us in the comment section and I'll pin that comment. Now that we have talked about everything that I ate, nothing was very fancy, nothing was expensive. I did not order extraordinary food items. I did not make extraordinary recipes. Probably I'll make another video sharing some of the recipes with you all. Now talking about another important thing is calorie deficit. For the longest time, I did not know how to be in calorie deficit. There are so many apps and AIs that help you count your calories. You can make it a habit probably. Tracking calories is so much easier now. I started entering my calories after every meal, and the best part is not just the calories, but it gives you the macros, like how much protein was in it, how much carbs you had, how much fats you had, and what you could avoid the next time. And of course, we all know that it is important to be in calorie deficit to lose weight, but you have to make sure that you're not in extreme calorie deficit, because when you do that, the extreme calorie deficit messes up a lot. You should definitely check how much deficit you are in. Track that too. It messes up real bad with your body, with your hormones, with your health, skin, every single thing if you are in extreme calorie deficit for a longer time. Please don't go into extreme calorie deficit, or don't think about extreme weight loss in a shorter time. Give it some time, be patient, because only then that is going to be sustainable. In the end, I just want to say that it's not about being perfect with your diet. It's not about spending a lot of money to buy expensive fancy diet food or whatever is there in the market. You can just keep it simple. Even after having imperfect days, you just keep showing up for yourself, and I think that is the most important thing. If this video helped you even a little, let me know what topics you want next. We are together in this.